I'll split it up into like a separate playthrough, but does 3D World have online co-op? It does. I have not tried it though. So I have no idea how reliable it is. From what I've seen, it's pretty good usually. How is... Nintendo... What the fuck, man? Like... Why does Mario Maker 2 suck? But this is fine? Peach is right there, and Bowser just doesn't even care. He's just over Peach at this point. He's like, I just want the green girl. Fairy in a bottle, Bowser now has the ability to easily recover all of his hearts. Gotta get extra coins. Anyway, welcome to Mario 3D World.
Let's go.
Definitely a very different game than the one I was just playing. What do you think about the tweaks here, like Mario's speed being faster? I was saying earlier, like, I knew about it, but it's still... When I first played this version, I noticed it immediately, how different it was. And it took me a little bit to get used to. Not too bad, like, I'm used to it now. And the game's been out for like a week. So I've adjusted. But early on, I was, like, losing control of the character just because it's that much faster than the original. Especially with Toad. I was actually, like, flying off the level a couple times. It's interesting that they even, like, bothered to change it. It's interesting because I never found the original game to be slow. Neither did I. And then when, like, the very first trailer for this came out, and I guess people were, like, analyzing it, and it got brought up that the game was... I think everybody was saying 30% faster. I don't know how accurate that is, but... everybody was saying that, and I was like, why? That seems like such an odd choice. I never really felt that there was anything wrong with it. But I think I do kind of like this better in the end. Ooh. As long as you don't do stuff like that, I guess. But, like, my immediate thought was, wow, this is going to turn the speedruns for this game on its head. And I'm sure it already has. I mean, like, I never thought it was really sluggish, and the other thing is, I don't think a lot of the game was designed to have the characters be this fast. Because a lot of the times I feel like just grabbing the flagpole like that, I feel like I'm going to overshoot it. But yeah, it's fine, I think. Let's be Luigi.
Luigi time.
Let's give Luigi some... We just played a whole... Excuse me, a whole game as Mario. Could do infinite one-ups right now, but it doesn't really matter. Finally, the year of Luigi can continue. That was a good year. God, it feels weird to be nostalgic about that. And come to the realization that 2013 was that long ago. I mean, I'm sure there were, like, kids when this was announced, this, Switch port. They're like, oh my god, that was my childhood! And then I'm like, I was 23 when that game came out. 8 years ago, yeah. Isn't it fucked up how time just keeps happening? Always? I hate it. Wow, I miss being 23. I'm not looking forward to a time in the future where I'm saying, wow, I miss being 31. Oh man, I missed that 1 year where I was inside every day because there was a pandemic. And Nintendo made me pay $60 for Mario 3D World again. Time has been insane, especially the past year. It's felt like 10 years, and also like it's gone by so quickly. I mean, that's how I normally feel. And yet somehow, yeah, this past year has been that dialed up to 11. It's ridiculous. Everything I think of from a year ago simultaneously feels like yesterday and forever ago. I've aged so much in the past year. So I appreciate being able to drown my, my existential dread in happy fun time Mario 3D World. Because this game really is just a delight. And I think we all kind of could use this right now. I feel that way about Animal Crossing. It really came out at the right time. It did. It was perfect timing. And then the sad thing is, like, it was like, oh, this will get me through these 2 weeks that we have to quarantine for. Flash forward, like, I blinked, and now here we are a year later, almost. So it's going to be weird, again, I say, like, in the future, when I do have a level of nostalgia for... I mean, I kind of already do have nostalgia for the beginning of quarantine, because Animal Crossing was new, and everything was, like, fun and exciting in it. God. I remember sending... You know, in Animal Crossing, when you can send a letter to yourself in the future? I sent myself a letter on April 1st. Like, a couple days after the game came out. So, like, maybe, like, March 22nd or something. I sent myself a letter to April 1st, and I was like, is quarantine over yet? Now here we are in next February. I remember, like, at the beginning of that, in April, like, friends were having birthdays, and I was like, oh man, I feel bad for my friends who have to spend their birthday in quarantine, like, pandemic time. Thankfully, my birthday's not till October, so that probably won't happen to me. I didn't need to have nostalgia for the beginning of quarantine this week. All the grocery stores are fucking empty again because of the Texas storms, yeah. Shit, it's fucked. Like, can stuff just chill for a while? Just like, come on, man. Just leave us alone for a while. I don't know who this is directed at. Here's more Plessie. Not a cat anymore, though. Can we move these once-in-a-century events to stop happening within the same few years? Tell me about it. I mean, how many once-in-a-lifetime events were in last year alone? Sorry, I don't mean to get, like, depressing over juxtaposed with this happy game. want to get too real. I'll probably just do like a couple worlds, and then next time we can have a more substantial stream of this. But Bowser's Fury went by a little quicker than I anticipated, so... I do love that this game has... Oh yeah, the pixely mirrors. That, like, weird effect in them. I do love that this game has very different environments than the usual, what you've come to expect from modern Mario. Where it's just like, here's the grassland, here's the desert land, here's the water land, here's the snow land, here's the jungle land. This one is just like all over the place. And just have a circus level here. There's like a toy block level later on. There's like the Japanese temple levels. And that's what I wish the 2D games would do. It's more, like, interesting stuff. And so, like, I'll defend the new Super Mario Brothers games. Because I do think they get more hate than is warranted. But it's not all unwarranted. Circus level is such a unique Mario motif. I don't think even the Game Boy Marios had that. Yeah, like Mario Land 2 is like the most creative 2D Mario. And it's a shame we'll never see anything like that again, probably. Captain Toad time. Against all odds, I'm still hoping for an amazing 2D Mario hand-drawn like Wario Land Shake It was. That's like my dream. Like, I don't know why they wouldn't just... Now that we have the technology to do so, have a Mario game that looks like the official art that we've been seeing all these years. That feels to me like the natural extension of something like Mario 3 and Mario World. And yet I don't know if they ever would do it. It just seems like they're trying to maintain this weird, arbitrary level of consistency. where like Mario has to look the same across everything. No joke, I think my favorite one-off level motif in all of Mario is Vor level. Is it bad that I know what level you're talking about? Which is the whale level from Mario Land 2. Actually, you could have been talking about Prince Froggy from Yoshi's Island. Or half of Bowser's Inside Story, yeah. But, like, seriously, though, that's what I mean about Mario Land 2. Which is kind of what's going on here, is like... Oh, jeez. There were a lot of unique level themes in that game. And then you get the new Super Mario Brothers games, and it's all kind of just the same stuff repackaged. I'm always a fan of... I don't really know how to describe it. I feel like a lot of platformers from the 90s used to have like a lot of really wacky level motifs that weren't really like... I don't know how to describe it, but you know, like there'd be like a kitchen level. Or like a circus level, like the one we just saw. And like you never really see that in Mario games. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I haven't played any of the Mario and Luigi games in a while. I think Bowser's Inside Story was one of the last ones I played, though. Like a replay of it a couple years ago. I think Superstar Saga is still my favorite of that series, but Bowser's Inside Story is probably my second favorite. I don't know why you don't have to get the green stars again in this version. But I'm just like instinctively going for them. Hey Niko, remember the speed strat for this boss. I guess I gotta like do the It's a lot easier with the handheld mode. I'll try it. The water still looks great in this. The water was really impressive in Origami King. See, I can't really do it. Why are they like getting hit towards me? There we go. I've actually never done it this way. My gyro got like messed up. It's like those mobile tap-to-win games. Luigi wins by doing nothing, yeah. Yeah, there's probably like a lot of ways to use the touch as a cheese that I've never even considered in this game. See, now we go, like, the world map has the regular Mario themes, like grass, desert, snow, etc., but the levels within the worlds don't adhere to it, really. And I'm mostly okay with that. It kind of doesn't really feel like... It's more like disjointed this way to just have a random assortment of level styles. Like, it doesn't feel as much as you're really being on this adventure. You know, like, we gotta cross the desert now, so we got a bunch of desert levels in a row. But after years of having that in Mario games, I don't mind it just being back and forth between totally different motifs. Like, this is the only desert level in this game. I don't think this music even gets used anywhere else, except maybe, like, a small portion of another level? I can't really recall. I think the mixed bag I think the mixed bag style is exclusive of the Super Mario 3D sub-series. I mean, I think it was kind of reminiscent of Galaxy. Especially like Galaxy 2. Like, each one of these levels feels like something out of Mario Galaxy, but you only go through it once. It's, instead of, like, the mission style. It's weird because usually the desert worlds are not my favorite. And yet, I think this one could use more desert levels. Mario 3 is like the one game where I think the desert world is one of my favorites. Moving this fast around the game looks like a Game Shark code effect. I'm gonna have to, like, go back and play the Wii U version now and be annoyed at how slow it is now that I'm used to this one. Throw it into the pit. Yeah, I mean, like, this just has so many interesting concepts, as do all of the 3D Marios. So I don't know why they kind of phone it in with the 2D games now. And I don't know if it's maybe they just want the 2D games to be more straightforward. And it's a... I mean, I love the 2D gameplays. My favorite, I think. But the 3D Mario games are just always more interesting. I'm pretty sure you could not bite Captain Toad in the original one. Or the Piranha couldn't, I should say. This level, I was wondering how they were gonna do this, because this level on the Wii U version, you used to have to, like, touch the screen and blow into the microphone, and now you use this pointer thingy when you're not in handheld mode. But, even, like, when this was a rumor, I was thinking of this specific level. Like, how are they going to... Are they going to take the level out? Are they going to do something different? And they just removed all the stuff that has to be blown on. There used to be platforms that if you blew into the mic, you know, they would move further along. And they just turned them into regular moving platforms. This, works surprisingly well. Like, it's not that difficult to just kind of do. It's not as intuitive as touching it directly on the screen, but it works. Oops. Too bad, so sad. I like that the Mario games just... You never, like, die explicitly. It's just like, oopsie poopsie, you made a mistake. Also, like, another really unique environment with all that, like, quilted looking terrain. In Mario 64, you see Mario's lifeless body float upwards when you drown. I guess it's still kind of an oopsie poopsie. Yeah, I mean, yes, but then also you just see him get thrown out of the painting. And he just shakes his head and he's like, oh man. I just drowned a little bit there, but I'm good. I'm better now. Oh god, I was trying to do it like at the same time. They could replace the wind blowing effect with waving the Joy-Cons like a fan. Yeah, you couldn't really do that in handheld mode though. I mean, I guess you could just shake the system. Just kind of like... Yeah, fan the entire Switch. I guess that could work. It's not like there weren't 3DS games where I was actively moving around the entire system looking like a jackass. So, they certainly could have done something like that. Rub Luigi. We don't need the Toad House.
Let's go.
That works. I am going to be going back to being Mario for this level. And you will see why in a moment. Oh my god, he's like so much faster. I got used to Luigi speed. Mario button. Yes, they're not just rolling hills, they're really rolling hills. These hills are rolling so fucking hard, dude. Look at them go. I am glad this game finally gave us the official distinction between Goombas and the Super Mario World Goombas, which are now Galoombas. Someone's gotta mod Sonic over Toad. Somebody has to make it so that when Toad gets the cat bell, his model just changes to Sonic. Because he's practically there. I don't really like Toad that much in this game. And Mario 2. Like, yeah, he's fast, but his jump sucks. And it's fine, like, if you speedrun, obviously, but... Like, there were, like, people... I remember when Mario Advance came out, you know, the remake of Mario Bros. 2 for the Game Boy Advance. I remember there was a strategy guide, or maybe it was a Nintendo Power or something. Or review. I don't know. And somebody said, this is basically Toad's game. Like, he was the OP character to choose. And I always disagreed with that. Like, yeah, he's fast, yeah, he's strong, like, he can lift the stuff really fast. But it's a game about platforming, and his jump is terrible compared to everybody else. I actually think I like Excuse me. I think I like Galoombas better than regular Goombas. Alright, let's be Toad. I just ran right through him. Old Toad voice versus new Toad voice, which one wins? I mean, I don't like the modern Toad voice, I really don't. And it's been memed into oblivion, which just kind of makes it... I don't want to say that makes it worse, but that just adds to how less seriously I can take it, you know? I definitely like the Mario Kart 64 or early Mario Party Toads better. Where it was just, you know, he just had like a kind of high-pitched voice. But then, like, they added this kind of gargly, screaming voice to him. If Toad just sounded like Toadette, it would be fine. But then you get that. It's weird hearing Toad speak Japanese in the Nintendo world. I actually really like that. Hearing that voice, like, even though, like, I couldn't understand what they were saying, like, I saw the video of one of the queues for one of the rides, and at a certain point in it, there's, like, a door and Toadette is inside, but it's like a screen with an animation of Toadette playing. Oops. And I guess she's talking to you, or like explaining the ride as you're waiting. And I saw that video and like I almost teared up. It was just like, oh my god, like she's real. And seeing the mascot, the chunky little mascot Toad bouncing around. Like, I never liked Toad that much as a character. I don't hate him. But he's just, like, unremarkable, I guess. But seeing that mascot costume of him, I was like, oh, I want to go there and hug Toad. It sounds like Mario, Luigi, and Peach just have pre-recorded English phrases. That's, yeah, like, as they were, like, walking around, like, they just said standard, like, reaction voice clips, you know? Oh, God. We lost one. It's a little uncanny seeing those mascot costumes with full mouth movement abilities and blinking, but also cool at the same time. The Peach one looks great, I think. And that's another one that I looked at and was like, oh my god, it hit me. That you can now go to this amusement park and interact with Princess Peach in real life. And it's just awoke like such a childlike reaction in me when I first saw that. Of just like, oh, I want to go wave at Peach. I did not even try. Yeah, that one video that they had a while back of Miyamoto giving, like, the tour. And then Mario and Luigi come trotting out. That made me extremely happy.
Luigi time. That's a dookie.
And they're just, like, waving to him. That must be such a bizarre feeling, too. I mean, maybe he's used to it by now because of how immensely popular the Mario series is, but I can't imagine standing next to a mascot costume of a character I created. Have we seen a Bowser costume yet? I don't believe we have. I don't know if there is one, or if there has ever been one. But I kind of want there to be. Why was... Apparently whatever level of chat censorship or whatever I have deems the word cowards to be hostile. Yeah, part of me is like, I need to get Nightbot or something set up. But it also doesn't seem to be that big of a deal right now. You kind of like snap to the tops of the flagpoles, even if you are about to kind of sail over them. Banana Fairy, yeah. Alright, well, I think I'm about ready to wrap up. I think that's a good stopping point for now. we'll continue this another time. Because I'm enjoying this. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed seeing the rest of Bowser's Fury. But, yeah. We'll come back for more Mario, which is pretty much all I've been streaming since the beginning of this year, I think. Which is a very on-brand thing to do, but yeah, why not? It's there. Anyway, yeah, thanks for hanging out. Always appreciate it. Always like having... I enjoy chill chat. Oh my god. Now, this is the one downside to me not having chat on screen, is that in the VOD, you are not seeing that Cowards was censored a few minutes ago, and now the word fools in April Fools was censored. But Sean was saying you have to stream a Sonic game for April Fools. And I was definitely considering something like that. That's gonna sneak up on me too. We're already almost at March. Yeah, not to like spoil things, but like I don't know what I would do in general. But I sort of have like, what would you call it? I guess, you know, this like jape streams of like Mario's Time Machine or Mighty Number 9. I want to stream something like that for April Fools, but I want to do some streams like that just in general. Not even on like a special occasion. Like, hey, let's just play a crappy game. But yeah, that'll... I mean, Sonic will happen eventually anyway. The obvious choice seems for me to do it on April Fools, but like I would just stream a Sonic game normally. April Fools Sonic stream would be something more like Sonic 06, you know? Or Sonic and the Black Knight. Something not as highly regarded as like Sonic 1 or 2 or Sonic Mania. Nika plays Sonic.exe. I don't know if my computer can handle that level of hyper-realistic blood. But it's something to look into. Anyway, thanks for coming. I'm gonna get going. Always appreciate you guys hanging out. And we'll come back for more Mario sometime soon. So take care, everyone. I'll see you later.